Yo, what's up? Phantom Knights, bitches. This is probably like one of my better decks I made. Yeah. Sorry I haven't been posting anything in a while. I've just been busy with fucking the holidays and work and school. So like, yeah. I'm back for like the 12th time, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna do Phantom Knights. It's a top tier deck. I'm probably pretty soon gonna start doing boxing, a little bit of boxing, Yu-Gi-Oh boxing videos to show you guys fucking the product I get and see if it's worth getting. So yeah, without further ado, let's do it. No editing because I have no skills. So for the Phantom Knight engine, I do run three Torn Scales. This card's really good. There's a dump and a special summon. Like, and you discard a card from your hand. It's probably a Phantom Knight that you don't need. So this is a solid card. I run 3 Boots. He's your special summon. He's your Trap Searcher. Very solid. Very, very solid. Like, I personally run 2 of him because you already have enough normal summons as it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This guy's really good too. Yeah, I mean he's really good. Like all these Phantom Knights are, and I just run 1 of him because he is good, but he's not great. Oh, whoops. There you go. There you go. Perfect. So I run 1 of him. You only need 1. But overall, the decks, I think this is the best lineup for Phantom Knights, in my personal opinion. Yeah. That's really just about it. Alright, so for the Small Burning Abyss package, oh, whoops. I run 3 Tour Guides, 1 Graph, 1 Seer. The deck main problem is that it doesn't really have that much 1-card combos, and while this is easily like ashable and shit, I prefer having a fucking 1-card combo than a 2-card combo because you do need 2 Phantom Knights for your stuff to get going. So yeah, I feel like despite it being easily hand trapped, I feel like this is still the best package to have. 3 Kakumashus. He protects your from Ash Blossom and Gammas when you summon Tour Guide. And yeah, this is overall solid. He's just another body to make sure, Beanie. So I run 1 of this of each. He has a better stat line. That's why I like running 1. And he's just solid all around the board. Yeah. This is pretty much it. And then we got ourselves the Danger package. The Danger package, you know, you only really need 2 because they both do the same thing. Fucking get out monsters and shit. And for the hand traps, I just run 6. This guy, he's German, I know. An Ash Blossom. The most generic, and since everything's so graveyard centric, this card's be really good. And he's not once per turn either. So he's overall very, very solid. So I'm gonna go to the spells. I do run 3 Book of Moon. I do have droplets. I didn't misplace them. I left them in one of my decks. I just decided to just put Book of Moon. But if I were to put droplets, I would put droplets instead of Book of Moon. Let's see. This guy, the Army of One-Ofs. Really good rank up. Call by the Grave is a solid 1-of. Foolish Burial, another solid 1-of. Monster Reborn, a solid 1-of. Rhoda, a solid 1-of. Searches your entire Phantom Knight package. Good extender starter, disrupt shit, and then makes your Phantom Knights. Not your Phantom Knights, your Rebellion Dragon. So right here we got 3 Fog Blades. This is the meat and potatoes of the deck. It's really, really good. It makes it really hard to run like Lightning Storm and Dark Ruler No More because you always have these to protect yourself with. You do hard lose to evenly match, but I mean, like, it's who really plays that now? We got ourselves one fucking this dude. And wings. You just use wings to dump it with gloves, and then you just banish it to special and do your thing. This guy is just another extender. So yeah. It's like 41 cards in this deck. If you really want to make it 40, you could cut the wings. But I feel like the deck right now is very, 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 very solid the way I made it. And yeah. The only thing I would change is just the Book of Moon to droplets. But I ain't getting another playset of droplets till fucking the new Megatins come out. Fuck that shit, bro. That shit's hella expensive. It's like 90 bucks. So I'm gonna do the ranks first, the levels thingies. Here you go. We got ourselves 2 break swords. I did thought about running 3. Running 3 is pretty good. But I feel like your extra deck's too tight for you to run 3. One Legionnaire, this card is such a great extender. It recycles one of your cards. Like, it's just overall solid. Oh, I forgot to mention, Break Sword, you could fucking link and exceed with the materials you special summon off when he pops himself. Evil Sworn Nightmare, this card's such a good card to sit on. You just sit on this dude, and then you just flip their cards. They can't synchro, they can't link, they can ritual. Solid card. Raiders Knight. Really good card. And again, another really good card. You can make another Break Sword. You can make it a rank 5. I mean, XYZ 5. Is it a rank 5? Yeah, it's a rank 5. So yeah, overall, it's just very solid. We got one Rebellion Dragon. He's good. You just take their monster's attack and just put it onto him. Well, you mostly do it to make him, and he's really solid. This dude fucking... The fact that he's not once per turn and he negates monster effects is so good. I think the deck's main weakness is that it doesn't really have an Omni negate. That's it, but I know there is Dragoon, but you really don't want to use Dragoon package in this one. I feel like the deck's already... It flows correctly without it. Yeah. And that's really just about it. I do run Arc Rebellion Dragon, XYZ. This card's fucking nuts. It's a skill drain. Like, it's dirty as hell. There you go. So for the links, one IP Masquerena, very self-explanatory. Like, you can make her and then link it away, make Unicorn, and then boom, a disruption right there. Nightmare Phoenix, because of back row. Unicorn, really good against like. Really good with IPs, just a solid staple all around the board. There you go, one Bardiche. This card is the meat and potatoes of the deck. This card is so fucking good. You wouldn't run this deck without this card being, what's his face? Unbanned. I totally forgot about Cherubini. But yeah, there you go. This is another meats and potatoes. You need these two with every passion fiber within your being. Like, these 2 cards are so good. And I put on access code for OTKs and Appaloosa because it's Appaloosa. So yeah, that's really it. I honestly really like this deck. Yeah, you lose to Nibiru, but a lot of people aren't playing Nibiru anymore. And you can play through multiple hand traps and with this deck, if they don't know what to hit. Because the deck somewhat has a hard time finding out what to hit. And if you have the right extenders, you could still end on that board. If I were to give this deck a tier, it's probably like 2.5 to 2. It still loses out to Virtual World because they have calamities and shit. And Drytron's kind of shit on it. But yeah. Overall, yeah, I would definitely... This is definitely a deck I recommend. So yeah. I'm probably going to do my hero deck profile because I got my heroes and shit. I feel like they're pretty good right now. And yeah, take care, guys.